we are, Northern Ireland. It's Wednesday the 8th of July. No chance of a swim anytime soon. Thursday 9th of July. Wind's died down, but the tide's too strong, so no swim today. Friday 10th of July. Still no hope of a swim. Saturday 11th of July. Still no swim.
And Walker's got a ladies team doing a two-way
Sunday 12th of July. Bit calmer. The relay's out today. Maybe next time. 21st of July. Swim planned for tomorrow.
Graeme has started at exactly 5 AM from Rummy's Point. Weather conditions are looking good. Let's go. Coming up to the second hour, making good progress. Good job. Keep it going. Third feed done. 3 hours done. Doing really well. Sea is still calm. Making good progress. We've just come into the 11th hour. We are really close. Just there. Now pushing Graeme to his max. He's pushing himself. Gonna get there before the tide turns. So he's really got to go for it now, and he's pushing it hard as he can. Keep it going, Graeme. Graeme is swimming into the finish. He's swimming in, he's trying to touch the rocks. Have you touched, Graeme? It's very rough, which is making it difficult because the waves are breaking on the rocks. Come on, Graeme. Graeme has just finished his North Channel swim. He's just swum in and touched the rocks. He's finished.
But the cold temperatures, the smack of a jellyfish, and even a 10-foot whale, yes, a whale, couldn't stop a man from Jersey swimming from Northern Ireland to Scotland yesterday. Graeme Lowe started his swim across the North Channel at 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday and finished just before 6 o'clock last night. And he joins me now. Graeme, first of all, congratulations. How are you feeling this morning?
Well, thank you, and a bit tired. I didn't have a great night's sleep because I was recovering from the jellyfish stings. That it's a bit like being covered in stinging nettles, so didn't really get to sleep till about 4 in the morning. But other than that, good. Very pleased that I've done it.
And how long have you been training for this?
Well, I've been swimming probably for the last sort of 5 years or so, doing long distance swims. This particular one decided to do sort of last summer, and then obviously trained over the winter, including training in the cold water to get prepared for it.
And what was it about this challenge that made you sort of want to take it on?
Well, I turned 50 in March this year, so I wanted to do something sort of special to mark my being 50 and show that I wasn't getting old, really. And this one is quite a daunting one, so I picked this one to do, which yesterday, lunchtime, afternoon, I think it was probably a bad idea. Now I've done it, I'm pleased that I did it, but yeah.
So was that the hardest part for you then, sort of midway through?
The last bit was the hardest. They started telling me to go faster about halfway, and then a couple of hours before the end, the pilot came out and said, we're basically being pushed sideways faster than we're going forward. We're going to go past the lighthouse, and if that happens, we're game over.
Oh, no.
You've got to go faster. And that was really tough after sort of 10 hours, 11 hours of swimming to really sort of pick it up a notch and just keep going as hard as I could. And I was just frantically trying not to look forward to see whether the lighthouse, sort of drifted past. The problem is that the tide pushes you past the lighthouse, then you're too far away from land to finish.
And then at that point, I suppose they'd have to take you out of the water. But of course, you did complete it. Where did you find the sort of strength to push that a little bit harder?
Preparation and training and stuff, and also the support of so many people. Had so many sort of good luck sort of wishes and stuff. And I would like to just mention my crewmates on board, Bianca Chemistr, who was just fantastic. And the pilot and his crew, they were just so supportive. They were just cheering me on and waving, saying go faster and go faster. And so all of that together just pushes you along.
Does that really make a difference if you sort of lift your head out of the water and you can see them really rooting for you?
Yeah, you breathe into the side, so they're right in your eye line, and they're just cheering and cheering and cheering, and then they stopped cheering about half an hour in, and I was thinking, okay, well, that's one of two things. Either we're giving up because I've missed it, or I've done it, and I think so. I assumed it was that we'd done it, but that was the only something. But for a good hour or so, they were just cheering me on and trying to get me across.
Did they get tired? The irony of them getting tired.
No, I think they recognised that we were past the danger point, which was great. But of course, you just got to keep going till the finish line.
And by the sounds of things, you've got a couple of stings to sort of prove your endeavours. But you encountered a 10-foot whale. Tell us about that.
Well, that's a daft thing, and I've had this before in some stuff done. I don't know that it was there. Everybody in the boat has got a much greater field of vision than you have. You know, you're just looking down below you and sort of towards the boat. So I didn't actually see it, which I've had before. I've had dolphins swimming with me and missed those, and I feel a bit silly. But sometimes you've got a job to do. You've just got to get on with it and swim. You can't sort of stop and sightsee. But I was pleased for the people on the boat. They had a nice display from this whale. Have
you got any photos of it? You can sit back and watch.
Probably something my crew was taking video and stuff, so hopefully I'll get to see it on that.
So now it's done and you can kind of look back on it. Is it something you think you'd do again?
I've definitely not again, no. That's a once in a lifetime one. You tick that off the list, and yeah, I won't do that one again.
How big, how blue, how